Hi, everybody. You're not here yet, but hi. How's it going? All right, let's, because we don't have much time here. Let's refresh this so I can keep up with the feed. And okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so to make a long story short, because I am not pressed for time, but it's just me and the baby. The baby is napping, so that could change at any moment. And I have to go get her, but I'll bring her down. Anyway, so the other night I kept trying to call. There were two people, and it kept going right to voicemail, which generally, for the most part, is a sign that they have privacy settings on their phone. So one woman fixed it. I proceeded to do the reading live, but the other one, it still wouldn't go through. She said she didn't have privacy settings on the phone, so it was getting late anyway. So I purposely connected with her so that I could do it on the next live. So I messaged her, told her when I was going live, this, that, and the other, and she fell asleep. She had her family on here texting her, and she fell asleep. Anyway, flash forward to the day I did the reading for the contest winner for Sharing Live. I think it was my 2:00 reading. So it was a 2:00 reading, and everything that was coming through, there was only bits and pieces that were connecting. And I can feel, in other words, when the sitter says, no, 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 I can feel if it's that 70, 80%, like, yeah, you just don't, you're not placing it correctly. I kept getting a funny feeling like it just wasn't matching up right. And what kept playing over in my head was when this happened before, and I did the reading and nothing was connecting. And I said to them, you know what, let's do this. Let's reschedule and we'll try this again. Okay. And see what happens. So anyway, the next morning I had a reading with a young man, and I was doing a reading, and I said to him, I just told you that. I can't remember what the information was, but I said, don't you remember I just told you that? He said, no, I didn't. I said, yes, I did. And in my head, I'm like, oh, that was last night. So instantly I started to try to pull back, which if I've read for you guys, I don't like to do. And all the information that came through then was for him. So I delivered what I could, intuitively what I could bring back down and what I could remember. And then I tagged them both on the post so that, everyone could see how this happens sometimes. And these things really do happen. Anyway, so flash forward to the 3:00 reading, which was the winner of the contest. And I would say like 60 to 70% of the information that was coming through at my 2:00 fit with my 3:00. So I'm like, ooh, good. However, I had said to the first woman who the information didn't connect with, I said, I gave the example I just gave you guys, and I said, sometimes I said it would be the reading afterwards. So let's reschedule for after I do that reading. And for some reason I threw in an after I finish the live, and I meant with this woman whose name is Debbie. Okay. So what happened after that? So when I did the 3:00, the winner of the live, there was still just a couple of little things that seemed to be together, but didn't place with her completely. At least I wasn't confident with it. Anyway, so the next day, I'm telling the same thing again, knowing that my mouth is saying this for some odd reason, to the woman on the phone who I'm doing a reading with. And I said to her, I was telling her the example, and I said, the woman's name is, and I said, oh my God, wait a minute. I said, your name's Debbie. Your name's Debbie too. I said, this is crazy. She said, you know what's so crazy? When you were on the live the other day, every time you said that woman's name, I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, oh Lord. So I feel like there's this, like, somehow they all piggybacked on each other, which generally happens, like even with scheduled readings on a daily basis. It just seems to me that there's a lot of connections in some odd way. All right. Hi guys. All right. I'm done speaking. Oh, ding dong. I am going to call I'm going to call the Debbie, the other Debbie. And let me just, oh God. Sorry, you guys. I have a almost 23-year-old. She'll be 23 on the 1st, and she's looking for a new apartment. So, of course, 15 minutes before I was going to start at 1 o'clock, she's FaceTiming me from an apartment. So, just trying to multitask. All right, let me get her phone number and call her up. Joyce Chidetti. I don't know if you're here, but she messaged me asking if we just go to the page. Right, Debbie. And forgive me, but the baby actually has a chest cold, and I have a bit of it. So my nose, I may have to blow it a few times. 8, 5, 6. Calling up Debbie. I'm trying to get hold of Debbie for like 4 days.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
I'm going to do what I would never normally do. Let me take the privacy setting off the phone, Debbie. I hope you understand the gravity of this gesture. Especially because I have a 2 o'clock reading to do, and I am not trying to... Did I just do it again? I am not trying to piece together any more of this. Watch it, I'll go right through.
Your call has been forwarded to a...
Debbie! Who's calling me? Really? That was crazy. Hello? That was crazy. I called, it went right to voicemail. So then I'm like, I'm going to take the privacy setting. I don't know if you're watching. So I did, and I called, and it went right to voicemail, and then you called back. Yeah. How the hell did that happen? Ding, ding. As if anything is normal in my life. Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone. Hello, Debbie?
Hi.
Hi, Debbie. Okay. So, Debbie, I've read for you before?
Yeah.
Okay. So, whom did you want to speak with when you were on? Okay. And that's who you said on the live the other night as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give me a second because my mind's spinning now because of all the connections from the other readings. It was just nuts. Okay.
Oh, now I can't hear you.
You can't?
Now I can.
Yeah, because I wasn't talking. I'm listening. Sorry.
Oh.
Like, I know I'm so noisy that you guys aren't even used to it. You're like, oh, something's wrong. Hold on. Okay. Did somebody just have an anniversary recently? That's what I'm hearing.
That I can think of.
Okay. Or the anniversary of the date of death of someone?
Oh, my mom.
Okay. Because that's what I heard. All right. But the way she said it, anniversary, like I don't refer to it as that. So it. All right. And did somebody also lose a child?
My mom lost 2.
Okay. Were they boys?
2 girls.
Okay. Was there also a miscarriage somewhere?
it was back in the day, and they were both born at like when she was 5 months pregnant.
Okay. But I'm also getting a miscarriage connected to you. In other words, it's not necessarily directly connected to the person that's coming through or whom you'd like to come through, but connected to you. And that doesn't mean you yourself, but this is what I'm picking up. Okay.
Okay.
And because I'm hearing that in 3 months. And if it's not you, then I feel like it's like a sister or a female connected to you like that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did she like to tell you what to do?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my God. Well, here it comes, girl. Here it comes. Because I'm listening to it, right? And I can't get around it. You know, like if you're in a conversation with someone, you're like, you try to redirect. Mm-mm. She's basically making me feel like you worry too much, number one.
Yeah.
But you're not, it makes me feel like it reminds me of like when my father, with my first relationship, and I used to be like, what? And I used to cry about it. And my father would be like, so just go get another one. And I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'd think to myself, how the hell can you even say something like that? But now I get it. So it's making me feel like there's a lot of worry and disappointment, but not so much trying to change it.
Okay.
All right. And I mean in obvious ways, like if you don't like something, don't do it. If you don't like someone, why are you around them? That type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a thing for nails or getting a pet manicure or something like that?
Yeah.
Because she's telling me to tell you to get you should have a manicure and a pedicure. And so I'm like, maybe it's her. She liked manicures and pedicures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, especially the fingernails.
I used to take her all the time to get them done.
Okay. Oh, so that okay, good. Because I'm like, is she telling her that she need like you need to get it done? Is there some sort of situation that you've been worried about that you've been talking to her about family wise?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel like it has to do with we are on a live, but a younger person type thing, and a lot of worry.
Yeah.
And also asking for patience.
Uh-huh.
You know, and she's making me feel like when it's really real and you really need it, she'll really be there, whether it's patience or a swift kick in the ass. That's the way it's coming through to me.
Okay.
I'm also hearing July and August as being important months connected to you.
Okay, yeah.
And also January, I just heard.
Yeah.
And I heard August again, so 2 things in August at least. And I'm also hearing the number 3 or something with the 3 in it.
Okay.
And also the number 12.
Okay. Yep.
I heard the month of February as well. And the number 6. Okay.
Okay.
And it's funny because that stinking 12 was stuck in the other readings too. That's one of the pieces of information where I'm like, where the hell do you belong? What is going on here? In August, it was nuts. I wish you guys could all get together on Zoom meetings so you could you'd be like, what the hell? I actually recorded the last one when I knew her name was Danielle, and she said, you know what's crazy is every time you say her name, I think you're talking to me. I said, I'm recording this, frig this, just in case I gotta you know what I mean? Do you have any questions that you would like to ask?
Does she have any guidance for me as to what I should be doing? I mean, I have my career, I have that kind of stuff, but everything else is just, she always told me what to do.
She's making me feel like I should say, well, pick one thing and stick to it. So that must be the issue. Too many different directions, you see?
Uh-huh.
You got to put work into it. It's like anything else, you know? It's like being pregnant. you're all happy at the beginning, you know, oh, then it starts moving, then shit does not feel comfortable. You're like, oh, bump this. Hell no. Next thing you know, it's get it out of me. I don't care what you do type thing. You see, and then you give birth to this
Yeah.
creative idea, or in what my instance, you know, a child, and you forget all of it suddenly.
Right.
To a certain degree. So it's the same type of thing. Okay, there's no woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's what you're going to invest your time and energy into. All right, but you got to give enough time and energy in order to produce results. Okay, and just like with pregnancy, the longer the gestation, the more highly likely it is to produce, you know, healthy, positive results.
Right.
Okay. Any other questions you'd like to ask?
Is she watching over anybody in my family currently that has any illnesses?
I feel like there's an older male
Mm-hmm.
that has like something chest wise.
Okay.
And that's all I'm really getting. And I don't know if you took care of her, or she took care of her mother, because I'm also getting.
Yeah, both.
Okay,
Same.
I'm getting a feeling like that too when you said that. So that's what popped in my head then. Okay.
Yeah, we did. I did with her, and she did with her mom.
Okay. So I'm only getting an older male.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, my dear?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I'm happy I hope this is it, man. I hope I'm not going live tonight. Like, listen. I don't think so though. I think that was the beginning of it, and I knew there was a reason, and you know, and maybe it's for me to learn patience, or you know, whatever. We'll see.
No, that was awesome.
All right. Have a great day, my dear. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you guys. I'll be right back. I can hear the baby. So give me 5. Okay, she's back asleep for the time being. So, what time are we at? Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, wait. Oh, can you see what I'm drawing? It's whatever pops in my head at the time. And when I'm doing readings, when I'm doing readings a lot of times, especially in-person stuff, I'm at my office. I have a drawer full of white papers that I write all over, and sometimes I take them with them. So, Chelsea Smeaton, and this is for anybody else. I suppose I should post it somewhere in the feed afterwards. If you'd like to book a private reading, go to my business page and hit book now. A list of services will pop up with associated fees. Choose your service, and then it will prompt you for available dates and times, and it will send me the request. Okay. All right. Let me. I can't. So I can see the feed here. Facebook page manager app. All right, let's see. It won't let me. Come on, let's go. It won't let me in. Hold on. Okay. Let me turn the volume down. Okay. Well, let's see where we're going to go. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I gotta focus here. Because my head is also upstairs thinking, is she gonna get up? Is she not? This is what we're going to do right now. I have that pendulum post up so I can calibrate it. I also have to finish that Talking to Heaven deck post that I posted for the holidays. I have to close that Mystic Sisters post. I'm going to pull a couple more from there. So, right now, hi guys, hello. So, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull some cards from, so we can cover all angles real quick. Can you guys see this? From this deck. All right, spirit messages. Right, let's see. So, let me see. Useful suggestions. I thought typing this one. No good guidance in there. All right. So, who would like a card from the Spirit Messages Daily Guidance Oracle deck? Okay, I'm gonna call this guidance. So instead of saying you want to hear from somebody specifically, let's see what comes through. Okay, so we can open up avenues that way. Sometimes when you pigeonhole or you have an expectation, you narrow that viewpoint and it constricts that flow. So we're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna say, who wants guidance from this deck? Just say, guidance, please. So I can tune in here. Colette Donnelly, if it all broke up, go back to that live video and find your place in there, and you should be able to hear it. All right, and it's funny. Okay, Colette Donnelly, and then I look down, and there you are. Me, please. All right. So Colette, let's get one. You, and you. Colette Donnelly. What guidance would you like to give Colette today? Oh, hello. All right, Colette. So these two jump together. We've got gratitude. And inspire passion. Okay. Gratitude says life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. Inspire passion. Life devoid of passion can be a boring, uninspired black canvas that slowly drains the soul. Now is a time to reignite your passions and rejoin life. This is an opportunity to set new goals, which will in turn reconnect you with all that is sacred. Okay? So basically what it's saying is you need to get motivated. All right? You need to get motivated. Okay. Joyce Chiadetti. Joyce Chiadetti. Let's see what we got for you. You're welcome, Colette. Joyce, what guidance? Oh, flips for you. So the card that flipped for you, Joyce, is listen. It says you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. That means that, well, not that means, but I've said this before. You hear with your ears, you listen with your heart. Okay? And they told me to open this and keep going. So when you're intently engaged in conversation, There's an even energy exchange where both parties can benefit. Those who are talking express what they're feeling, and just by the process of talking, they will often solve the problem or issue by themselves. Being present and listening to someone who needs your full attention will, in some cases, bring you the answers that you've been seeking for yourself. So I hope that answers your question, Misty Martinez. That's the next one I just caught in my eye. So guidance for Misty Martinez. Hold on. Misty Martinez. Oh, this one flipped for you. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. And they're telling me to tell you that you should have a dream journal, and not to investigate it, but just to keep record of it. So when things pop up in your conscious waking time, when you're awake, you can match things up. Okay. Did I say the baby? I thought I did. All right, let's see. Gianavento, I just caught your name. All right, so what guidance would you like to give Gianavento? Let me shuffle these because they're getting sticky. All right. I got a 2 o'clock schedule reading. But now that I have this room set up and I'm getting back on the swing of things, I can hop on and do cards and stuff. I love the phone readings and stuff too. It's just that when I do the cards, it's quick and easy. And why did you leave God? God with a little G? Yeah, I know. All right, let's see. Jana. Wow, did you see that? Just literally flew out of the deck and took off. It says vulnerability. Oh, now this makes a lot of sense. Jana. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory, where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. All right, they're telling me to keep going, so let's see. You selected this card so we could provide you with the confidence to step into that space where you might be feeling vulnerable. Once there, the divine wisdom of spirit will help you find clarity and relax and open your mind to new opportunities. Strength often comes from being vulnerable, as this is where you're able to identify and acknowledge your own limitations and find new ways of doing things you may not have considered before. Okay. Once you let go of the fear of vulnerability, which is one of the core obstacles of inner freedom, you will be able to embrace your authentic self and create a stronger connection with yourself as well as your friends and family. This is truly liberating and healing process. Spirit is beckoning you to take the path to find freedom, but when you do, please accept that you won't automatically feel vulnerable. It will be your choice. And I don't think I need to give you my 2 cents on that, because I think we've gone over that in things before. All right. It's going to be okay. It's going to be better than okay. All right. Let's see where we're at. All right. Wait a minute. All right, guys. I'll be right back. She's up, but she's talking to herself up there, but I want to make sure. I'll be right back. Okay, guys. Who's that, Mama? Hi. Can you say hello? Hi, look, hi. She doesn't feel well and she's teething, but we sucked her nose before we came down here, so. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more of these. I have to do a reading at 2, and then I will hopefully, if she naps after that, because my sister has Jane, I will hop back on. I can't promise it, but you know, on the fly. All right, let's see. What's going on? All right, let's see, baby Jakes. Hold on, Mama. Let's see where we're at. All right, hold on. 5. Baby's, her name is Freya. Oh, I was right on the money. With what? Tell me what I was right with. I'm just so happy that this is a plaguing of, you don't understand how awful it is to hear. It feels like you're in a straitjacket. If something's coming through, and even if you feel like it doesn't connect with the sitter, you know it goes somewhere. Oh my God, it's crazy. It doesn't happen a lot, but sometimes it does. Let's see. All right, hold on, you guys. All right, Sasha Rodriguez. This card is for you, Sasha Rodriguez. Sasha Rodriguez. What guidance would you like to give Sasha Rodriguez at this time? You think you're gonna pull him now? This might be a little bit hampered here. What do you think, Frey girl? What do you think? All right, Sasha. What guidance would you like to give? Wait a minute, guys. Sasha. Sasha. When you jump in a second, that's what you want to do. Play. Ooh, all right. This is the card that flipped for you, Sasha. So it says self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. And what I'm picking up is it's not a fear of failure, but a fear of success. You know, almost like if I succeed and do this and I was worth it the whole time, you know, what does that make of those past decisions where I, you know, beat myself up for things type thing. All right. If that makes sense. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, Aaron Ellis. Let's see if we can get something for you. What guidance would you like to offer, Aaron? Oh, hello. Oh, it says, a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. Okay. Melissa Howley. Let's see. What guidance would you like to give Melissa at this time? Oh, hello. Oh, just a top one? Okay. All right, I'm going with all 3. So 3 of them flipped for you, okay? Wait, hold on, baby cakes. Melissa Howley, right? Okay, so first one is breathe. It's like going in the opposite direction. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. The next one that popped up for you is cleanse. Your body, mind, and soul are urging you to take time out for some much-needed cleansing. Just as you wash your car, clean the house, or tidy your office, your body also needs care and attention. It's time for some spiritual, emotional, and physical cleansing. And then, vulnerability. This is confirmation that you're seeking to tread into the unknown, unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't let fear hold you back or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. Okay? All right. Let's see. Tara Dawn. All right, Tara Dawn. Let's see what we can bring up for you, because I'm on a schedule here. Tara Dawn. What on, baby? What guidance would you like to give? Tara, this time, please. Crazy. She's got both of my hands like an extension. Oh, well, thank you. So these are the ones that jumped out for you, Tara. Seek. Hold on, Freya. Don't break my bracelets. Please. Seek. And synchronicity, okay? The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending to you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So all I keep hearing is pay attention, pay attention. All right, let's see. Sandra Tawil. This is going to be the last card I pulled because I have to start reading at 2, and I'm going to have to get her situated in the bouncy. Who's that, Freya girl? Who is that? Look at all those people out there. Can you see them? Say hi. Hi, Mom. Hi. Hi. You want to smile? You want to smile? Say hi. She doesn't feel good. Usually she is like the most sociable, happy little thing. Oh, now you want to talk. Tell them what you know. All right, so you're welcome. Let's say, hold on. All right, Sandra. All right, hold on. Ooh, hold on, baby. We're good. One left. All right. Hold on. What? Give me 1 second. All right. What guidance would you like to offer Sandra at this time? Oh, hello. You too. All right. So we have 2 cards for you. One is a child's love. The other is take a moment, child's love. The love between a parent and child is one of the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as the bigger part of our hearts. As I hold you, huh? Take a moment. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Okay? Did you say Jane, Sydney? This is Freya. That's my niece, by the way, you guys. And it's Freya. Jane's with your mom. All right, guys. Like I said, I will try to hop back on after. And she takes her next nap, which should be maybe in 2 hours. All right, guys. So look for it. I'm not going to make an event announcement when I'm on the fly like that because I'm doing it around, the baby schedule, whoever's schedule. When I make the event announcement, like on Friday, Freedom will be here to, watch the kids. So it's something I've already discussed with them. But that's how we're going to roll, guys. I'm going to try to do a set schedule. I don't care if it's, once every 2 months, as long as it's something I can commit to and it'll be, and do follow through with that every single time. And then whatever I can do on the fly like this, it won't be once every 2 months, but you see what I'm saying. All right, guys. So I'm signing off, and maybe I'll come back. Ooh, you okay? You got boogies? Maybe I can come back on and get some more cards done or something. Maybe some phone rings. We'll see. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good day.